Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take my first look at Bloomburrow in the Collector Booster Box form. So we've got a fully sealed and intact box here. We're going to put the pre-release prices of all rares and mythics and any other card that I can find valued over $1 on the screen. And then at the end we're going to do the full MTG Box Analysis. Now make sure you subscribe to the channel because later on this week I'll be opening up 2 pre-release kits and giving away the arena codes inside of here. Later on, we're going to open up some play boosters. We'll even go through some promo packs. We've got bundles, and we've got even more collector booster boxes. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the box openings or the analysis on Bloomburrow. But with that, let's go ahead and crack open this collector booster box and see what kind of value we can find inside and see what the analysis of this set yields out. Been super excited to open up Bloomburrow. I was lucky enough to go to a pre-release last night. Whole lots of fun. I gotta say, I think this is going to be a really good set for Magic. We do have pull tabs, so let's go ahead and give them a try. See how they work out. That does indicate that these were printed in Japan, so that means the quality of the card should be pretty high. And we're going to take our time through this one since this is my first experience. So we got ourselves a double-sided fish token here. I'm going to flip it over. So we're going to see an iridescent vine lasher coming in the back there. And our first card is going to be a Festival of Embers coming in the showcase foil treatment. Very nice. And then we're going to see ourselves a Thunder Trap Trainer coming in from the main set, also in that showcase treatment. And then we've got an Essence Channeler, an extended art, followed by a Commander, which is going to be the Jack Rabbit coming in. I think it's a low-value Commander card. And then our main set rare is going to be a Byway Barterer coming in. All right, and then we're going to see one of the seasonal lands. In this case, we've got a swamp. I'm not sure if that's spring or fall, but I like the concept of 4 different artworks for each of the lands. Let me know what you think. Then we're going to step into our uncommons. We got an Oak Hollow Village, followed by a Teapot Slinger. Then we're going to see an Eddie Merc Crab with a Parting Gust, a Barks Bane Duo, and we get a Mind Drill Assistant, Assailant, with a Brave Kin Duo. Then we're going to see ourselves a Savior, followed by a Dire Downdraft as our last card. All right, so there you go. There is the first collector booster pack that I've opened of Bloomburrow. I think it looks pretty cool. We don't have any mythics yet, but I'm sure we'll pick up a few along the way. Looks like we got another fish token here. Let's see if the back is the same. It is a Warren Warleader. Okay. All right, and so our first card is going to be an extended art Thorn Vault Forager coming in, just a rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Baleful Strix coming in from the Commander subset as a borderless. Very nice to see that. Put that in our Commander pile. Then we're going to see ourselves a Mist Breath Elder coming in the showcase frame, followed by Mr. Foxglove coming in as our first mythic of the box, coming in from the Commander subset. Not sure of the value on this one. Don't see it on my list, so I don't think it's terribly high value. No, just maybe $5 or so. And then our main set rare is going to be a Manifold Mouse coming in the foil frame, followed by a Plains. Then we're going to see ourselves an Overprotect with a Stormcatch Mentor, a Feed the Cycle. Then we're going to see a Spell Gyre, followed by a 3-Tree Rootweaver, followed by an Agate Assault, a Banishing Light, and then we're going to see a Starlit Soothsayer, followed by a Thought Shucker. All right. So 1 mythic so far, just at a Commander though. The cards you're really looking for, or what really differentiates these packs from play boosters, other than of course way more foils, is going to be the raised foils that you can pull from the Commander subset. Some of those are going for well over $200. All right, so this token starts out, or this pack starts out with a Treasure, and on the back we're going to see a Steampath Charger token. Then we're going to see ourselves a Fountain's Port rare land from the main set, followed by Karn the Great Creator coming in from the Commander subset. Very cool to see this. This card does hold some value right now in non-foil. Second mythic of the box. followed by an Ostomancer Adept coming into the showcase frame, followed by a Bright Cap Badger coming in from the Commander subset. Then we get Mabel, Heir of Cragflame, coming in as a rare from the main set. And then we're going to see, this definitely looks like a Winter's Plains. I'll just put these two side by side so you can kind of see. So you can see the kind of difference that they've kind of applied to the artwork to make it look more wintry. So we got ourselves a Paw Patch Formation, followed by a Blooming Fast, then a Hazel's Nocturne, followed by a Splash Portal, a Junkblade Bruiser with a Nettle Guard, a War Squeak, a Nocturnal Hunger, and then we're going to see ourselves a Tempest Angler in the back. All right. So I know it's still early. Pre-release was only Friday night, but what do you all think of the set so far? Drop me a comment. Let me know if you were super excited and have feel let down, or if the excitement continues. So this one kicks off with a Squirrel token, followed by Nissa, who shakes the world, coming in from the Commander set. Very cool to see this. This is not the raised foil or anything like that. It's just a foil borderless, but is a high value card. So hooray! I guess we'll put that one right over there. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Scrap Shooter in the showcase with a Sunspine Lynx coming in borderless. Then we get ourselves an Octomancer from Commander, followed by Lumra, Bellow of the Woods, coming in as a mythic from the main set. This is a tremendous hit for us, valued over $10 right now. If you just read through that card, you'll see why this card is going to be so powerful in this set. So we're going to put that right up top there. We got ourselves a Mountain here, followed by a Stocking the Pantry, Burrow Guard Mentor, Moonstone Harbinger, then a Feather of Flight, a Longstalk Brawl, a Bumbleflower Sharepot, Alania's Pathmaker, Carrot Cake, followed by a Psychic Whirl. All right. Lots of fun cards in this set. I don't believe there's any humans in here. So we got ourselves an Otter. How fun. And directly behind it, we're going to see ourselves a Valley Flamecaller coming in the foil showcase, with Teferi Time Raveler coming in as a bird, a peacock. Very cool. All right, awesome. That's from the Commander subset. And then we're going to see ourselves a Kidnap coming in from the main set as extended art, with a Trail Stalker Scout coming in from the Commander subset, with an Innkeeper's Talent coming in from the main set. Then we're going to see ourselves a Forest, followed by a Hunter's Talent, Reptilian Recruiter, a Plum Creed Escort with a Bone Cache Overseer. Then we've got a Rust Shield Rampager, Kindle Spark Duo with a Light Shell Duo, then a Bone Bind Orator, and Pelleted Provisioner coming in as our last comment in the pack. All right, sliding into pack number 6 here. This one is going to kick off with a food token. And directly behind that, we are going to see Ishai Ojitani Dragon Speaker coming in from the Commander subset. Foil borderless mythic. Very nice to see this. This is not a terribly high value card, but the artwork is just amazing. All right, and then directly behind that, we are going to see Jace the Mind Sculptor coming in from the Commander subset. Jace currently right now is a high value card. We'll see if that holds. This is certainly not the first printing of Jace. Then we got ourselves a Dour Port Mage, followed by a Sword of the Squeak coming in from the Commander subset, with Vren the Relentless coming in from the main set. Then we get ourselves a Forest, followed by an Honored Dray Leader, a Playful Shove. Then we get a Lilypad Village with a Flowerfoot Swordmaster, a Barkform Harvester, Sticky Tongue Sentinel with a Scales of Shale, Waterspout Warden, then a Warren Elder in the back. All right, that takes us through half of the box. So let's just keep going and see if we can't find some more value and just discover more of the set. So this one's going to kick off with a Rat token, and directly behind that, we're going to see Nissa, who makes the world coming in. Now this one right here, I believe, is going to be the raised foil, and it is. These look like Streets of New Capenna with their gilded foils, and quite amazing. So this one right here, I don't think is the most valuable. I think Chatterfang, Liliana, and Jace are going to be your three best. But this is a pretty darn good hit, and I am excited that in my first box, I was able to find a raised foil. So we're just going to put that one down super gently. There we go. And then we're going to see ourselves a Dawn's Truce coming in the showcase frame, non-foil, followed by Alania, Divergent Storm coming in. Then we're going to see ourselves a Polywog Prodigy coming in from the Commander subset. Right now, this is a high-value card. And then directly behind that, we're going to see ourselves the Fabled Passage reprint coming in the foil treatment. Very nice. All right, then we pick up a Mountain, followed by a Brambleguard Veteran, a Lily Splash Mentor, a Drift Gloom Coyote, Shoreline Looter with Corpse Berry Cultivator, a Whisker Quill Scribe, a Rabbit Response, followed by a Gildive Duo, and then a Night Whirl Hermit coming in the back. Wow. All right, super excited to see that we got ourselves one of the big hits from the set. Now I want to see one of the special guests. All right, so we got ourselves another fish token, followed by a Gilded Goose coming in from the Commander subset as a reprint. Very nice to see that. Awesome. And then we've got ourselves Season of Weaving coming in as a mythic borderless from the main set. Very nice to see that. Directly behind that, we got ourselves a Darkstar Augur, followed by Domri, Anarch of Bolas, with a Dour Port Mage coming in as our main set rare. Then we pick up a Forest, followed by a 3-Tree Scribe, Hoarder's Overflow, Mouse Trapper, followed by a Daring Wave Rider, Treetop Sentries. Then we're going to see ourselves a Frilled Spark Shooter, a Gate Blade Assassin, and an Intrepid Rabbit with a Dazzling Denial coming in as our last card. Wow, this is just turning out to be a really good box for us. All right, so we've got ourselves a Wall token here, followed by an Iridescent Vine Slasher coming in as a foil extended art, with a Maro Nar coming in from the Commander subset as a borderless. Then we're going to pick up a Paw Patch Recruit with Attempt with Bunnies. That's hilarious. And then we're going to see ourselves an Artist Talent Saga rare from the main set with a Beautiful Island, followed by a Peerless Recycling. Then we're going to see a Harnesser of the Storms, a Short Bow, Persistent Marsh Stalker, 3-Tree Mascot, Conduit Electricity, Sonar Strike, with an Early Winter and Might of the Meek coming in as our last card. So you'll notice there's a lot of 3-Tree. So if you're not aware, there is a land in this set called 3-Tree City. And it's a pretty amazing land. There are, I believe, 4 different variants of it. So you have the standard frame, and then there are 4 different borderless, one for each of the seasons. So we got ourselves a sword token here, followed by a scrap shooter. Then we're going to see ourselves a Festival of Embers with a Fecund Green Shell coming in as a borderless rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Swarmyard Massacre, followed by a Darkstalker Augur, another Plains. Then we're going to see a Wear Down, a Wildfire Howl, Bright Blade Soat, Thoughtstalker Warlock, Tree Guard Duo, Thistledown Players, Veteran Guard Mouse, a Mind Spiral, and a Dire Sight as our last common. All right, so we are down to 2 packs. 2 more chances to see a special guest. You're not guaranteed one in every single box. And I would almost venture to say that if you see a raised foil, you probably won't see a special guest. I would love to see the Sword of Fire and Ice coming in from the special guests. And I would also take a Swords to Plowshare, just a great staple for Magic, reprinted as a special guest. Not the most valuable card, but certainly would be fun to have. So we got ourselves a Squirrel, followed by Camilla the Seed Miser coming in foil showcase. That looks pretty nice. I like the artwork on that one. And then behind that, we are going to see Chatterfang Squirrel General coming in from the Commander subset. Very cool to see that. Another high value card for us. I guess we'll put it with Jace, and then we're going to see ourselves the Fountain's Port, followed by Scurry of Squirrels to go with our Chatterfang, And then we're going to see the infamous Cruel Claw coming in as a mythic from the main set. Very cool to see that. Is another high value mythic from the set right now. Then we're going to see ourselves an island with a Fireglass Mentor, a Quaker Tusk Boar, Into the Flood Maw, Builder's Talent, Cindering Cutthroat, followed by Sky Skipper Duo, Sazakap's Brew. They'll get a Wax Wane Witness and a Seed Pod Squire coming in the back. All right, final collector booster pack, then I will jump into the MTG box analysis. Unfortunately, because we are dealing with pre-release prices, the price analysis will be a little bit short, but I'm going to do my best. All right, so we got ourselves a fish token, followed by a Season of Gathering coming in from the main set. Very nice to see that. I like the artwork on that. All right, and then right behind that, we are going to see Liliana of the Dark Realms coming in. Another really good hit from the Commander subset. Awesome. And then we're going to see ourselves a Manifold Mouse, followed by a Rootcast Apprenticeship. And then we're going to pick up a Hired Claw with a Mountain. Then we're going to see a Wandertail Mentor, Rabid Gnaw, a Mind Whisker, then a Downwind Ambusher, Longstalk Brawl, Fountainsport Bell, Thornplate Intimidator, Finch Formation, and we're going to see Take Out the Trash as our final card. That's very cool. All right, so I'm going to get this all sorted and organized. Based on what I'm seeing, I think this was a really good box. Can't wait to compare it to some others, but here comes the MTG box analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people. All by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.